Good morning, Diggs. How are we going today? Got a beautiful day here. Sun is shining. Lovely clouds in the sky. And here we are. I hope that's come up properly.
Which way did you want to face the camera? Well, you do, usually, the speaker faces that way and the camera faces.
Yes.
So if you want to...
Yeah, I will. I'll do a bit of moving it around.
Yeah, all right.
Okay. Good morning. It's just you and me. Catherine, so far? Got a lovely day here. Oh yeah, we haven't got Karen today. We've got Christine, Dave and me. So far. Let's go in here.
Toothbrush.
Say hi.
Hey.
It's Chrissy.
I tell you, that'd be awesome if they get a convoy here.
Yeah, hearing rumours.
You know, it's unsafe to stand around Governor General's house.
Right. Well, it'd be pretty sad if this tree lost something. I don't think pine trees are all that good at dropping limbs like the eucalypts are. This one's been here a while. Do the round of rounds. There we have it. There's Dave. So does the Prime Minister always call an election on the weekend? Is that how it works? Well, they can do it anytime, I'm sure. So they usually do it on the weekend. But don't pay close enough attention to all that sort of stuff. You never know, you might see the Prime Minister's car go past at any time. It's running out of days anyway. Have to do it soon. Chrissy's in place. Do that, the bus is sign in the way, huh? messing around. There we go. What have we got there? Pam, how you going? Hi, Chris. I tried so hard to make it not do that. I had it all lined up and yeah, no. Because I figure if you always have it horizontal while you're setting it up, it's going to be fine.
It usually works, yeah. Well, I've only done it once and it did that to me, so.
Yeah, and I
wouldn't it be
tried real hard to make it be horizontal the whole time through, but apparently no.
Anyway, am I set up?
All ready to roll?
Yeah.
What time are we? 10:03. Well, we're so on time, it's not funny. Okay, well, let's get on with it then. Swing you around.
The Ode of Remembrance. They went with songs to the battle. They were young, straight of limb, true of eye, steady and aglow. They were staunch to the end, against odds uncounted. They fell with their faces to the foe. They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them.
We will remember them.
lest we forget.
Lest we forget.
Governor General, this letter is a direct appeal from an ever-growing cohort of Australian people, both here and at home. We call on you to action the public reveal of the unredacted findings in the police report from the Wood Royal Commission 1995 to 1997. The Wood Royal Commission, as catalogued with the Police Integrity Commission, resulted in a 90-year suppression order containing 28 names of alleged pedophiles of prominent stature, including judges, government officials, an ex-Prime Minister and others. That our Australian government has made no attempt to undo the 90-year suppression order for the supposed safety and well-being of the population is unacceptable. Revisited again in 2015 in the Senate Legal and Constitutional Affairs Legislation Committee meeting, the then Senator Bill Heffernan delivered the same request for the findings to be released to the public. As the Senator stated, it's not so much the secrets that's the problem, it's when a group of people such as the 28 keep each other's secrets. Further into his appeal, he quoted the judge of the day. We decided not to revisit that issue because the public would lose confidence in the judiciary. Governor General, how can you justify the 90-year suppression order of the police report from the Wood Royal Commission, given that the Australian taxpayers paid out roughly $64 million on the case? We have a right to full disclosure of the investigations. 28 years later, we have stood each week since the August 30, 2021 at Government House in Queensland and daily on from the 7th of February 2022 here in the nation's capital. We are either real victims, family members of victims, or friends of victims of the appalling industry of child trafficking and pedophilia. It is up to the men and women of Australia to determine their level of confidence in the police, judiciary system, the media, yourself and Parliament on this matter. Yours sincerely, concerned men and women of Australia.
Samantha, your people have asked us why we're here. Where have you been for the last 1,144 days? That's how long, 3 years and nearly 2 months, that we've been calling on the Governor-General to take some action to protect the innocent lives of children. Children are being exploited by those who have the power and control in our society so that they can maintain their power and control. They can force people who they've caught out in compromising positions, particularly involving children, they can force them to do whatever it is that they want, or else risk being exposed for the heinous activities they have undertaken with children. So we are seeking a resolution for the children so that they can be taken care of properly, they can be rescued from horrific situation that they might be in, and they can be treated with the love that they deserve. And of course, behind all that is the corruption. The corruption that is in every level of our society, because that's the way it's been designed over the centuries by those who have the power and control, which are not the people we've elected. It's the people behind the scenes that are pulling the strings. So that's what we're here for. We want the corruption revealed. We want the children saved so that they do not have to continue enduring horrific abuse, sexual abuse, trafficking, satanic ritual abuse, sacrifice, which means they are killed. We haven't made this stuff up. The evidence is out there. People have been taken to court and found guilty for abusing children, particularly related to boys' brothels in Sydney, which was exposed by the Wood Royal Commission. Police documents were tendered, and the judge decided, with his mates in the background, that no, we couldn't reveal that information because people would lose faith in the judiciary. Of course they would, because there were so many judges implicated at the boys' brothel. There is nothing to suggest that any of that has changed. So Samantha, Simeon was present at the Wood Royal Commission. He's aware of the evidence that was tendered, which has been stuffed away in a filing cabinet, safe or some other place, so that we, the people, will not know and find out the truth. Well, we know. We want the rest of the population to know, because the world does not operate the way people think it does. The government is not there to protect us. The government is appointed, selected by those who do have the power and control. They are not there to work for us. You don't have to look very far to find out that that is the case. It's revealed in every sector. Throughout the health industry, definitely throughout the military complex, definitely in the judiciary. The list is endless. So Samantha, that's what we're here for. Reveal those who are corrupt, those who exploit children to maintain the power and control they so desire. What could be more evil than exploiting children and babies so that you can have power and control? There is no future in that. That system is crumbling right now. It cannot continue. The people are aware and awake to what has been going on. We will never back down. It's too far. Too many people know, and every day more and more people know. You can't stop it now. All you can do is save your own ass by revealing what you know. And in the process, you can save the lives of innocent children. So step up, Samantha. Or is your position too important for you
more important than the lives of thousands and thousands of children. You give us no choice but to believe that's the case. You won't even talk to us. You've said you would. You said, yes, line up an interview. And at every turn, it never happens. There's always some excuse. We're not going away. We'll be here. The sooner you speak to us, the sooner we can move on. The sooner you do something to reveal what's going on, the sooner the whole society can move on and we can create the society that we deserve, not the one that the controllers want. So step up. Expose the 28, Samantha.
Kane Obz.
Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Never got a jab, never wore a mask. 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They raided the camps, done all the camps. Who kicks out the camp, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They broken the roads, broken the law, but can't break the spirit now. We're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still smash my car and lock me up, but I'm out on bail and I'm still here. They try so hard, we try not laugh. They tow my car, the next day's back in the same car park. These cops ain't smart, I'ma make a drop this charge. Son, you watch, we take it back to the start. No D's, no titles, no trespass. Now we charge you, tables are turned. We come with a proof for all the assaults, all the abuse. Nobody gonna come cut me loose, knock knock. Yeah, who at the door? Makada, bring on the storm. Library to empty, thought we were gone, regroup and come back to the front lawn. Yeah, we're still here, still ain't got no fear. We will cry, still ain't shed no tear. The sense of we still here. Is that all you got? We take on you mob, we unite. You don't call the shot, sovereign's been here all along. And they're still here, yeah, they're still here. Return of the sovereign, but they never left. Yeah, they're still here, yeah, they're still here. Yeah, they're still here, the oldest civilization. It's been how many years? They're still here. Need your support for the new way these war is fought. Alowari for the law and in June income bore accords. Gotta cut out the cancer, yeah, that's what the plans are. Walk with the elders, they got the law, we got the numbers, that is the answer. Yeah, we're still here, yeah, we're still here. Never got the jab, never wore a mask. 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here, yeah, we're still here. They raided the camps, done all the camps. Who keeps out the camp, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here, yeah, we're still here. They broken the roads, broken the law, but can't break the spirit now. We're still here, yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They smashed my car and locked me up, but I'm out on bail and I'm still here. They see us come, we see them run. Now we are one, free our daughters, free our sons. Yeah, they're getting scared. Front line, you can bet I'm there. Even when we're gone, our spirit lives on. Yeah, we ain't going anywhere. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Never got a jab, never wore a mask. 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They raided the camps, done all the camps. Who kicks out the camp, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They've broken the roads, broken the law, but can't break the spirit now. We're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They smashed my car and locked me up, but I'm out on bail and I'm still here.
Party trips. Okay, we must not forget to do our song.
So the kids been coming every day this week?
Yeah, I think they're probably here most days by the sounds of things. So if non-stop school groups go through. Hey Nobby. Hey Denise, Daniel. Who else? Lulu. Anisha. And Sue. G'day all. Okay, where we're lining up.
That in the background. Always.
Okay, let's go over this way.
Oh, yeah,
Let's see.
Got the sun in our faces too.
That's it.
We can just all squint. Should be fine. Okie dokie.
Jesus loves the little children, all the children of the world. Red and yellow, black and white, they're all precious in his sight. Jesus loves the little children of the world. Jesus loves the little children, all the children of the world. Red and yellow, black and white, they're all precious in his sight. Jesus loves the little children of the world.
They're not for sale.
Not ever.
Not ever.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, Dee sent me over some info this morning for those that lived in Canberra and went to the Woden Church
Yeah.
in 2011. They've arrested some guy, 85 or 80-year-old fella, and they're just wanting people that attended the church back then in 2011, and anything happened for them to come forward.
So what denomination is that? What's it called? Just the church?
Yeah, they just said Woden. Yeah, and the police report, it just says Woden Valley Church
Woden Valley Church. Okay.
in 2011.
Okay.
I mean, every day up in there something like
I
this.
know. It's just constant.
I mean, it's
Oh, that's what's
getting
happening.
more and more, I reckon. Well, you know, just
Well, yeah.
people are just, I don't know, it's just.
I know you sort of think, oh, is it because we've got to focus on it that we're seeing it, or is there actually more of it?
Yeah, well, yeah, that too.
More people being
Well, you know,
exposed?
Now it's not hush hush.
Yeah.
Like back in the day. Because that's like Mum, you know, she said, you know, there was always that sort of stuff going on.
Oh, yeah.
And so,
Well, you were at Melrose,
yeah,
next to
next to Marist.
Marist, and it was
That was
common,
full on.
certainly common knowledge amongst the kids that
Yeah.
there was crap going on. So
Well,
how the
even
adults didn't know, I don't know.
even the kids that now attend that school,
Yeah.
their first year, there's in the hall, they're called there and they're told about the brothers.
Yeah.
And that and the pedophilia that was in the 80s.
Yeah. So we
And,
had a fellow whose kids go there, who just stopped to talk to us one day down at the Rock Garden, and he said, you know, the first meeting that they had as a
Yeah.
parent group, that's exactly what they discussed.
Yeah,
So, you
yeah.
know,
So
if-
they hear it firsthand
Yeah.
rather than
Yeah, instead of all the secrecy.
sniggering
and-
behind
yeah.
closed doors.
So it's all out there in the open, and they're not trying to hide it, which is fantastic.
Mm.
But yeah, there's still so much hidden, of course.
Yeah, so many brothers.
Yeah.
Bloody, you know.
What was that website that you had up that had all those stories on it?
Oh, the one I put up, I'd have to go get it in the car.
Yeah, I just saw it on your page the other day.
Mm.
Yes, there's definitely lots of stories. Might have to read some of them out. That's what I was going to do.
Yeah. Well, that's like
Before.
even when Dee done the homework, like I can send you that, they were police in the since 22, all the police that have that have committed pedophilia.
Yeah.
Like, and she's got it all in the States. And even here in Canberra, as I said, they were twins for the police, and their story's horrific. Like, I sent that to my friend who works in for those Australian feds, and I sent her that to sort of say, you know, well, how true is that? You know, like, and she goes, oh yeah, full on.
Yeah.
She said those twins, she said they were really bad.
Yeah.
So, which makes you sick.
Yeah. And there's a story in the news yesterday, I think, about a grandfather that was molesting his 5-year-old granddaughter.
Yeah.
And the grandmother is like, oh well, he couldn't have possibly done it. He's physically incapable of doing, I don't know what, of getting up out of his chair. I don't know. It's like, okay, let's just discount the grandchild's story. Where would a 5-year-old come up with a story like that?
That's a story. Yeah, that's it.
Obviously, the mother took it seriously because she's taken it to court.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you would. Like,
Yeah.
if a 5-year-old come and turn around and said that sort of story to you, you would have to act on it.
Oh yeah.
You can't. They don't talk about this sort of shit in the playground.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, he was just in court yesterday, I think. So he's been held in the jail until the hearing.
Yeah.
And of course his defence was saying, oh no, he's not a risk, you know, let him out, blah blah blah.
He is a bloody risk.
And Justice Temby said, no, keeping you in, mate.
Yeah, good.
Yay.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. Yeah.
Where was that?
That was here.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I think.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. So he's held in custody until his trial.
Good.
Or
So
his
they should.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, they should be out.
No. Yeah, and I just can't get my head around, you know, the grandmother thinking, oh no, it couldn't possibly have done it at that particular time because it's like, what about your granddaughter? You know?
Yeah.
Never mind your, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Anyway,
not as if
it's-
you're going to make shit up like that.
Yeah. Even, I mean, yeah, where would a 5-year-old come up with a story like that?
Yeah, they
It's
just
not
wouldn't.
possible.
No. No, definitely not.
So, yeah. Okay.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah, Dave's got the whole show under control.
He's got
We
everything
just stand
under
around and watch.
control. Three deep, just kidding. Yeah, I couldn't believe how much of this pedophilia stuff's in the police force.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much of it.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? Police are either there because they want to do the right thing or the complete opposite.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they put themselves in those positions.
Yeah. So hell, yeah. Good luck working at the concrete. Get in the shade because I can't read a thing over here. Okay, what's going on, Diggs? I was going to read backwards and text in the chat, but that really doesn't work. Yeah, I don't know, Denise. Wonder what kind of rent they'd charge for Government House. Well, Gigi has to be around. She can't go too far in case Albo decides he wants to call them an auction. So she can't be too far off. idea you've got there, Chris? What's the lake? What? Oh, of moving in. Yeah, it's probably not my cup of tea actually. It's a little bit hoity-toity. Yeah, I think this Doge thing for Australia, I think they're kind of looking into that. Jacinta Price has got some little thing going on there on the shadow government side, opposition. But then, yeah, you've got to trust that the person that's appointed, the people that are appointed in those positions are actually doing the right thing as well. Tricky. Yeah, get these missing. Yeah, it's a bit quiet without the dogs barking in the background, isn't it?
Very quiet, yeah.
Yeah. Hazel doesn't like to bring Gabby here. But Baz still comes here. Maybe he'll be here tomorrow. What have you got there, Chris? Let's have a look at your link. I'm going to go through the ad first. Funeral directors, chilling discovery. John O'Looney exposes the truth. Yeah. Look at that later. Oh, how long did that go for? Oh, it's a long one, 2 hours. Oh, that's what you say in the thing afterwards.
Yeah, there was that one there, the Australian Pedophile Offenders Exposed Child Sex Offenders thing.
So that's where this stuff comes from? Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's...
Kelso Lawyers, KELSO lawyers.com. They have a whole stack of stories about people who've been at the hands of pedophiles. And the person who, Mr. Kelso, I can't remember his first name, he was abused as a child. I don't know that it was pedophilia for him, but anyway, he's taken up the cause for people that have been abused as children, and yeah, he's got so many stories up there. So yeah, I'll try to remember to read some out. Yeah, I'll have a look at your link.
Yeah, the Royal Commission refers to 2,575 cases. It's fucking ridiculous. That's just... Yeah, they sit on their ass and do nothing.
Yeah.
New South Wales Police have spent over 5 years investigating the sexual abuse at the Parramatta Training School for Girls clients, and that's where the lawyer took part in both those hearings, and Frank Valentine and Noel Greenway, well, they were found guilty and off to jail they went. But Kelso Lawyers, yeah. You've got Queensland pedophiles, WA pedophiles, Perth,
Yep.
Melbourne, Sydney, New South Wales, Victoria, and then Australian-wide.
So it goes through all the different sorts of abuse, school abuse, family abuse,
then about those certain, those ones that did get arrested.
Yeah, and there's the one that was in, I think the one from childcare was in there somewhere. So yeah, heartbreaking to read, but
Yeah, the list goes on forever.
yeah. Okay, it's the same. Cool. Oh, stomach's gone then. So yeah, lots of information out there if you care to look into it. And of course, there's Predator's Paradise. What's his name?
Who's that?
Predator's Paradise.
Glenn Fisher.
God, that just keeps not sticking in my brain. Yeah, I'm halfway through reading his book. Actually, I'll have to get back to it. But yeah, it's, just shows you how easy it is for kids that have had a rough trot at home to end up in such a horrible situation. And yeah, they don't have any options. They've got nobody to care for them. They've got no money, and then some slime bag comes along and offers them $50 or whatever to do some sort of sexual act with them, and yeah, they really don't feel like they've got any other options. So yeah, there's always slime bags lurking around, ready to take advantage of those. They could just give them money to get some food, couldn't they? No.
Right.
No, got to exploit.
Yeah, I just put the link and that on the Telegram Exposure 28's page.
Oh, cool. Oh, what you done?
But then it goes into bloody Facebook.
Okay.
But that's okay. Mine's not private. Oh no, go straight over.
Trying to put up the link, but I'm going to get on the right account. It's going silly.
Yeah, I shared one of Glenn's ones. Paul Jones, guilty. Grant Morris, guilty. Simon Davis, guilty. Ken Fogarty, guilty. And then he's got a list of a whole heap of others.
Yeah.
It just goes on.
Yeah, so you can go into each case, each pedophile, find out their background and what they either have alleged to do or have been found guilty of doing. I think mainly it's found guilty. Okay, where's that to in the chat? Oh, so we're back at the forest on Saturday, back to normal time.
Yeah. My girls fly in on Friday afternoon.
Ooh.
So hopefully Tennille and her little baby Sunny, they will come.
Yeah?
Terry Ann's coming down for a surprise birthday party. So she'll be busy. But yeah, Tennille will come. But that's a normal time start?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, okay.
All the other hoo-ha's finished.
Yeah.
Which will be nice.
Yeah, Donovan, Donovan from
Yeah.
here? Yeah, he put up a post for the Forest of the Fallen.
All right.
And put up the plaques and that, and underneath Caitlin Goz was one I put in there where her mum speaks about her leading up to her passing, and how she was forced and all that sort
Yeah.
of stuff.
Yes, her story is gone missing from our lot. Somebody's pinched it. Caitlin's.
Isn't it there?
No.
Didn't I see that there?
No. We've looked for it before and it's not there. It's in amongst this plot that have gone
I
missing.
thought I seen that the other day, like last Saturday.
No, because it should be in the deaths.
In the deaths,
No,
yeah.
no,
I
there's
thought it was
another
near the
girl there.
coffin.
No, that's a girl in Melbourne. It's a different one. So they've I can't remember what her name is. Yeah, the family have taken it to court. And, I haven't looked to see what the result was.
Oh, that one, yeah.
That was the one with 4 pages.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have that one?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Yeah, well, underneath her page, then I just put in there saying, Caitlin's mum speaking about her daughter, the forest of falling down, little birdie, you know, give ourselves a little plug.
Yeah.
But then that there is, I won't play
It's
it.
facing the other way. It's all right.
Yeah, no, because I don't know whether it mentions that word,
All right, yeah.
so I won't. But it does a video. So I'm going to play. Oh, it's probably with my phone, car. But yeah, but it has, you know, the forest, so everyone can see the forest. And I'm just sitting there at the speaker, and we're playing it through the speaker.
All right.
Her, what she said, yeah.
Oh.
But you can also go on YouTube and look for Kate's mum. She's done a few talks.
Because her mum's got a different name though, hasn't she?
Yeah, her mum's name's Raylene. But if you put in Caitlin's name, it'll come up. I know. Yeah, because Caitlin wanted to be a jockey out at Toowoomba.
Oh, yeah.
Until they brought in anyone dealing with horses had to get jabbed.
That's when she died. Yeah, it's a horrible, horrible story.
Yeah, they found her in the car. I mean, there are so many heartbreaking stories.
Yeah, so Caitlin's mother spoke at one of the rallies at the beginning when there was, you know, hundreds of thousands of people there. Yeah, heartbreaking. It was on her daughter's birthday actually when she spoke.
Yeah. Actually, have you listened to Dr. John Campbell? Have you listened to that one?
Is that his latest one?
I don't know.
I saw it, and I haven't listened to it. I saw it the other
I'll just
day.
put it over into this Canberra
Okay.
one, but it goes for a bit. Yeah, I listened to it the other day while I was there doing all my chores.
Oh.
Had it going. Mum wasn't home. I get upset sometimes with it. Listening to it all.
Yes. Okay, Diggs, well, we might wrap it up. Yes, we're only just having a little bit of a chat.
There's a tree there.
A tree there.
Been tagged.
All over. And do it.
What would this tag be?
Yeah, they've all got them. The pine trees across the road have got them as well.
It's probably
They
just
keep a record of trees.
to
Can you
identify
go
them.
out and prune 004 on the office?
Oh, okay.
So they know
Something
which
like
tree to prune. Oh, yeah, some. But they've all got them.
I wish Canberra would bloody, instead of putting all these other trees in, they should put, you know, like fruit trees and stuff like that. That
Yeah,
they
used
can
to
go
be
along and
grapevine. I used to walk when walking to school. Grapevine
Yeah.
and just in the alleyway. Yeah, stuff
Yeah.
like that. It's great.
yeah, the laneways, yeah.
And there was in Sydney. It's just a row of trees all the way down.
Yeah.
So yeah, they used to. That was a long time ago.
Yeah,
so they
yeah.
used to do it. Yeah. And then the flies come in and maggots and bugs. And then they bring the spiders. It's all messy.
But Australia's full of critters like that. I
Oh,
reckon.
native fruits, yeah. I think native edible trees, lily pillies.
Yeah.
Stuff. I don't know about the peaches.
Yeah, no.
Native food. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going up to Palmer's house for a bit.
Yeah?
Cool.
Yeah, there's this. Have you heard of Billboard? Billboard Chris? Yeah, he's up there today.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm going to see.
Oh,
if I
is
can-
he?
Yeah, see if I can with him.
Oh, cool.
I thought he was there yesterday, so me and Karen went up, and then I read his tweet, and he said, "See you in Canberra tomorrow."
Oh.
All right.
Yeah. So anyway, he'll be up there. I'll see if I can catch
Okay.
him.
Oh, yes. So he's in court for.
He's
Soon.
he's in Melbourne court later on. The court case is in Melbourne. He was saying against the E-Commissioner, E-Safety Commissioner, E-Safety. whatever
Oh,
it's called.
okay. So he's brought
The
another
E-Safety office.
because he was in Queensland
Oh, well, he
when
didn't
he
get arrested.
when he got arrested for.
No, he didn't get arrested.
Oh, he got.
He
Oh,
didn't
that's
get
right.
charged.
They
Yeah.
they took him
He
away.
got forcibly removed.
Told him they
but
were
no
arresting
charges.
him, but then they didn't.
No,
And they
no.
let him
So
go.
there was no charges.
No.
That was.
So that was for.
No, the reason he's in Australia is because our Australian E-Safety office tried to take one of his tweets down, or on X.
Oh, yeah, that's
Tweets,
right,
yeah.
And then it was geo-blocked, so it was available everywhere except Australia. And he's taken him to court on free speech.
Oh,
So
right.
that's what the 5-day court case
Oh, right.
is
Okay.
in Melbourne.
Story comes together. Yeah, no, it was interesting. He was in a walk through shopping mall, so not actually in the building, I don't think,
Oh,
in Brisbane.
Yeah, the Queen Street Mall.
Yeah.
They've got bylaws. And, you said.
Yeah, and so he was apparently he was obstructing people and
Yeah, that's the charge.
but he was
yeah,
just standing there with a sandwich board around his neck
Yeah.
off to the side
Yeah.
and not saying anything and just
They
people were
can't
coming up
say
to
it,
him.
But it's a designated no protesting area.
Yeah,
They
no.
can't say that.
No.
They can't get moved on for protesting, so moved on for obstruction. It's
Yes.
just a way of getting around it in legalese. We know the real reason. No
Oh, yes,
protesting.
yes.
No protest zone.
So he had a sandwich board talking about gender identity. I can't remember exactly what it said.
Children cannot consent to puberty blockers.
Oh,
was
yes,
the
yes,
main
that's
one.
it. That's it. So, yes. So he was standing there with like 5 police around him, and some bloke comes up and right in his face, telling him off. And the police just stand there and do nothing. So yeah, he's the one who's obstructing people while apparently
Oh yeah, and of course
he's
they
just
had-
standing there. But other people can come up to him and abuse the crap out of him, and that's fine.
Yeah, but there was 3 3 push bike cops there as well. I'm sure their bikes were obstructing traffic.
Oh yeah, no, he was obstructing stuff once all the police surrounded him. Yeah, then he was obstructing.
Yeah, then it was a problem.
But up until then, he was just one man standing there saying nothing,
Yeah.
talking to people who came up to him.
Yeah, but then later on, after he got removed, he just did the same thing in somewhere that they allowed him to do it. So he
Right.
kept going.
Yeah.
Just sort of,
Just on the
just
street
like you can't do this
outside.
here. Can you go 100 metres that way and you can do it?
Yes.
That's all they wanted,
Yeah.
and he did. He went out. They removed him, and then he just kept going what he was doing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, they're a
it's
joke.
strange.
They're a joke.
They're silly council bylaws. That's all it is.
I know. Well, no, because one of the policemen said it was legislation. I'm thinking, oh, I don't think it's legislation. There's no
it's
legislation
definitely
that's saying
I-
that.
No, well, she got the wrong word.
Oh, yeah.
But no, there was a bylaw.
The police, they should have the right terminology
There's
in.
2
those
young
situations.
girls that he was talking to. They were really young, had
Mm.
no idea. They were reading this thing off this bit of paper and messed it up even.
Oh yeah. Oh no, because the guy from the council or something, he said, "Oh, I've never done this before," so he was reading his. blurb
Yeah,
out
it's
to
the
them.
first time they've actually done it. Yeah. It's not the first time people have protested there
No,
or done things they
that's it,
shouldn't,
that's it.
but
They've had
it's
people
the first time
protesting
they've
there
had to
before,
enforce it.
but they've not moved them on.
Mm.
Funny.
A
Interesting.
lot of people threatened with arrest will just move on.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, that doesn't seem to
Not everyone, a lot of
happen with the new lot of people that are standing up.
Mm.
Won't be intimidated so easily.
Yeah, that's it.
So yeah, they've got a few lessons to learn.
Mm. But anyway, yeah, I'll go and
Anyway,
spend a couple of hours
We
up
will
there.
see you all later, folks. Tomorrow. Well, I won't see you tomorrow. I'll see you Saturday.
I'll
But,
be.
Dave will be here, and hopefully Hazel,
Hmm.
and who knows who else. Surprise packet. So yeah, have a great day, folks. And we will see you next time. Andrew Bolt. That's fine, Chris's story. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. We'll have to see what Andrew Bolt's got on his show. I'll go back on it. Got replays.
I saw a bit of that interview too on Sky.
All right. Well, they took him away, took Chris away, but then they didn't actually arrest him. Chicken shits. Okay, what are you putting up, Nobby? Oh, you're putting up a link for that. Cool. Good. Okay, anyway, ta-da. Have a great day. Shine your light bright, bright, bright. Don't let anybody dim you. And, yeah, be love, share your love. And we'll see you all next time. Have a great day. Bye. I'm going to try to find the X in the corner. Oh, there it is. Can't see the screen. See ya.